Hey, Backgammon fans. Bill Riles here, minus the top of my head. I'm sure Tara will come in here and adjust the microphone shortly. But here we are, Monte Carlo, 2 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, third round of the tournament, which is a round of 64 undefeated players. We have a nice, interesting match this afternoon. Former world champion John Roisette of Norway playing Jonas Seawald from the United States. Now, this will be an interesting match. John Roisette, obviously, as I said, was former world champion. Tremendous amount of experience. Has played internationally considerably. A very well-known, accomplished player. Jonah is a very accomplished player, known well in the States. He won in fact, his entry here, he won the $5,000 high roller event in Las Vegas in November. He's won the Texas tournament, the Texas Masters this year. He's won a number of things. A very, very good player, albeit perhaps certainly on the live circuit internationally, he's unknown. He's never played internationally. This is first time to Monte Carlo. In fact, this is his first time to Europe. So, but I'll assure you, he's an extremely good player, a real bulldog type competitor, very unemotional, relaxed. He doesn't get rattled or what have you. So this should be interesting. So this is live streamed today. We were broadcasting stream 2 on a delayed basis, but now today, beginning today, both stream 1 and stream 2 will be on a live basis. And on stream 1 we have two Great Dane players, Karsten Brodal and Benjamin Lund. Here in the stream 2, John Roisette and Jonas Seawald. 17-point match, round of 64. I was looking earlier. You know, they make book on everything. It seems here, and there's a book that's updated per round for the Backgammon World Championship to win the undefeated bracket. And as I recall, Roisette is here in the third round listed at 24-1, and Jonas at 39-1. So somebody knows Jonah's record a bit, because some of the other players who I know, a guy Dallas Rudy Longenbach is kind of an unknown. He's listed at 149-1, and in part that's because he's playing Sander Laloff this round. But he's a 149-1. Jonah's only at 39-1. So here we go. Great match. Tara will adjust this commentator camera here in a minute once she gets Dream 1 kicked off. But Roisette has a 3-1 and a 6-1. Jonah 5-2, so double fives. He's going to make the 2 points. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see this TV, a little monitor, a little bit better. So replies with double fours to the double fives. So he enters with the 4. Now what's he going to make? He's probably going to make the 9 point. And okay, that's 2 of them. He has 2 more. I'm suspecting he's going to make that. And he does make the 9. Now Jonah's playing the 6-2. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it backwards. I apologize. Jonah's playing the blue at the top of the board. John's white at the bottom of the board. So Jonah had the double fours and played them as I imagined he might. And now John's got the 2-1 to play. Tara, the iPad too. The iPad. So Tara's going to bring an iPad to me so that I can monitor the chat log. I like to make this kind of an interactive viewing and commentating process. So she'll have that set up in a moment. So I'll not only be looking at the stream, okay, but I'll be looking at the stream and also be able to see the chat log. And, if you have questions or comments or suggestions or what have you, then here it is. It's interesting. Somebody's asking about who's the favorite. I was looking at the bookmaker sheet a moment ago before this started, and actually, as of round 3 right now, I think Sander is the favorite overall at 13-1. Mochi's 14-1. Wilcox Snellings is 19-1. Let's see, who else? Ryan Rebello, who has actually already played this round, so he's a round ahead. He's listed at 21-1 currently. And then there are a number of players that are 24-1, and that includes our 2 players on Stream 1, Benjamin London, Carson Bradall, and a number of others. I don't recall them right off the top of my head. But, and I think Roysette was 24-1. So Jonah's 39-1, Roysette 24-1. So Roysette pondered this for quite a bit and decided to, he pondered doubling this, decided to play on, and that's served him well as a decision because, Jonah hasn't been able to enter either of these. So, yes, CMC, Morton is the bookie. Or Morton and Associates, but the guy I've been talking to is Morton. Oh, a nice set of 5s by Jonah to resurrect his chances here. Now John has another consideration. He's probably going to roll on 5-1. He can button this up a little bit, but he can't button it up completely. So maybe he plays to the 9 and leaves the 6 only. 6 and 2-4 double 3. So Jonah gets the 6. So wow, this is a kind of a bit of a turn here when Jonah rode that double nickel to bring both in from the bar against a 5-point board. 3-4 now. He's going to hit. Jonah needs another 5. Does not get it. So now back to Roysette, likely to close him out, and he does. And Jonah has a second blot here, so gammons are certainly a probability at this point. So again, I'm reading the chat line. Hello and welcome to all of you. If you again, questions, comments, what have you. If you're looking for the other match, you can go to the Backgammon Galaxy YouTube channel, and I believe it will have 2 different icons with the little live banner. So if you go to a certain one and it's Jonah and Roysette, and you want to watch the other, then go back and hit the other icon. But so anyway, John has 2 closed out. Very, very likely to win 2 points here. It's a center cube, so there's not the danger of a BG. Well, I say that there's not a danger of a multiplied 1, 2, or 3 point by virtue of a cube, but there is the most unlikely, but still yet possible rare BG from this situation. Six, 5. So Jonah sometime needs to get one of these guys in. There's another set of 5s. He seems to find those things on trees here. So Nick Blazer's doing the commentary on Stream 1, and he's also monitoring that chat log. So, interact with him as well if you're watching, or if you're going over and watching that match. Okay. So, John Roysette, it's a 1-point gammon for 2 in the first game, and we're off and running. These 17-point matches can be a torturous ordeal for the players and for the commentator. Not to mention on Stream 1, also for the transcriber. That's a live transcription on that channel. So Nick has the benefit of a live XG feed.
Okay, just re-roll it because I don't know actually.
Okay, so 4-2 for Jonah. So he gets the early advantage in this game. Roysette's going to step up and come down with the 4-3. 5-3 for Jonah. He's going to hit the blot on the 5. Now, Jonah wants to make his 5-point. He wouldn't mind hitting along the way. He doesn't have that option, but he does have the best 3-point board. He's going to hit loose to try to take advantage of that blot in his outfield, but John rolls a nice 1-4. He's going to have a target-rich environment of return shots here. He safeties up, so he doesn't bring the one down. He just as soon not have 4 blots in play. Jonah hits. Roysette rolls the aces. Probably going to go and make the 5-point and split the back, I suspect. Could play 6-5, but I'm suspecting he may split the back. And he does. Okay, so Jonah, 6-1. Now he can make the bar, which forms a 4', exposes the 1-checker to a direct shot. So maybe he's got 3 backs, so he may choose, as he's considering now, to exit one of the back checkers. I'd personally be tempted to make the bar, but we shall see. All of you guys, be sure and hit that like button. Makes Mark Olson and Galaxy happy, and serves the backgammon community well for the more viewers and the more likes that we get on these YouTube channels. Okay, so Jonah does decide to play it a little more close to the vest. Double nickel for Roysette, so we shall see. I suspect he comes out. Making 3 points going to be part of the equation, I suspect, and maybe he comes out to the 18 with the fourth 5. And again, I'm fairly familiar with Jonah's game. You're going to see a fairly brisk style of play. He can and will be deliberate when it's necessary. John Roysette, I'm not as personally familiar with his game or style of play, so we'll see how that develops. He decides not to step out with the back checker, so he will just make the 3-point as we knew, but he chose a different 4th 5 than what I'd anticipated. Okay, 6-3 for John. He runs. Thank you, Tara. She's getting my iPad powered up here. Or with a charger on it. It was live, so I can see the viewers. 2-1 by John. Now this is, I really have to stay alert and abreast here with them using a baffle box, because the rolls will always be on the same side of the board. It's a little easier when they're rolling. I can not have to be quite as attentive to determine who's on roll. Of course, I can always look at the clock and determine as well. 2-6 by John. He's going to make a break for it here. Nice set of 4s by Jonah. Now, question is, what does he do? with this. Mr. G.L. Harvey is in the house. Hey, G.L., good to see you here today. Hope we got, I saw what, Bill Finneran. Did I see any other American names on the list yet? Got some American viewers following Jonah Seawald here. A number of Americans have won their first two matches. Jonah had already contemplated that cube and snaps it up. You know, it's kind of interesting. These players know nothing of each other, so you know there's a bit of a feeling out process as well. So, you know, probably a double, probably a take, perhaps, but perhaps John Rosette wanted to see, if Jonah was going to take that or not. Maybe Jonah wants to make a statement by snapping it right back up that, hey, you're not going to bully me here or intimidate me. Let's play some backgammon, and he's fortunate to make a roll that made his second, or made the anchor on the 4. Now he rolls a 5-3, which enables him to make the 3-point. So, nice little handoff game here, or standoff game, I mean. Okay, Jonah rolls the boxes. So, lacking many other options, he just runs with the back one. So he keeps the pressure on the midpoint with the 2 checkers on Rosette's bar point. Okay. So Jonah hopes to maintain enough timing there to where John runs out of timing. So whoever blinks first with this standoff game between Rosette on the midpoint and John on his 18. Okay, 5-2. So John Rosette is nearing that point. He has no sixes other than exposing something. Jonah's going to play inside, so he's got another roll or two that he can sustain. Turn my sound off on my phone might be a good idea. Okay, so 5-3. So again, Rosette can play break off, or that's Jonah's. I'm sorry, I glanced away again. So Jonah, he's rolled 3 or 4 or 5 threes here in the last 4 or 5 rolls. Now this board that they are playing on is the Monte Carlo tournament board. There's like 120 of these new ones, and they're placed. All the players, most of the games are being played on these boards. They have several other boards being played or being displayed and sold. There's on stream 1 is the Monte Carlo Grand Prix tournament board, which I think goes to the winner and is also available for sale. I think this tournament board like this you can buy for, certainly here at the tournament, for 300 euros. The Grand Prix Monte Carlo board is, I think I saw it at 1050, but I wouldn't swear to that. You can go to the Backgammon Galaxy website and see that. Okay, so we do have this standoff game. Now John is ahead in the count, so he's going to just play the double ones forward. Jonah plays the 5-4 now. I suspect you run with this. So he still keeps a bit of pressure on Rosette's 2 back checkers. There's the 4-6. So that's this is going to be a bit interesting. If he moves them both, then he has 2 blots. If he goes to the ace, he's exposed to a 4. So, this is pick your poison here. As Clint would say, do you feel lucky today? This is an interesting decision. again, I don't want to. I might want to play with a single blot. So an open 4 is what? 11 plus the double deuce plus the ace 3. So that's 14 numbers. If he plays it, if he hits, then he's got any 6. He's got the 4-2 and the 4-3. So that's like 15 numbers. So I think it's perhaps correct to play 11. 11-1 or 11-5-6-2. So we'll see. He chooses to hit it and then lift it. Okay, that's another option. But again, there's some volatility here. Jonah misses. John, well, he's going to have to play to the 7 and safety the other. Okay, so this is, I think you play to the 7, yeah. So here we go. Jonah's got another chance. Fails to perform. Rosette rolls, what's that, 5-2. So looks like he's just going to, unlikely gammons. I thought he might just cash it there, but doesn't want Jonah rolling a set of 6s or something and getting back into this game. Oh, you had already sent it. I guess, again, I'm too many distractions. I apologize. That's right. It was a natural gammon in the first game, and he took the cube when I was saying, maybe they were both making a statement. But anyway, John's going to get another 2 points. It's going to be 4-0 John Rosette. Okay, now if you can see, we're playing with a Galaxy scoreboard, a Galaxy dice tire. We have a Galaxy cube. We're actually using another clock here. They do have a clock app, which is, I forget the name of it, but we only had one. You have to have a phone. It's a phone and cradle with a downloadable app that you can use on Stream 1. You can see that in play, but we only had one available phone, so we're using a ZMF clock. Tara. I was just looking at this number. It doesn't change at all, is it? Okay, whatever. Okay, that's good. So let's see. Anyway, here we go. 4-0. Oh, what, you're showing the other match, though, huh? What happened to the London? Oh, I got you. We're constantly adapting and changing some things. So we have a viewing area. You can see it a little bit over my right shoulder with a big projection screen, a speaker. So Nick doing the commentary on Stream 1 is on the big projection screen, and his commentary is on the speaker, so people can sit in the viewing area and watch it. Now we've added a monitor, a 55-inch monitor over to the side of me a bit today, and that this match is being shown on the 55-inch monitor. So again, people can pull up chairs and watch it. I don't have the benefit of a speaker that allows those people to hear me, because then we'd have dueling speakers and that would really be confusing. But anyway, thank you, GL, keeping me updated a little bit. 2-0 for Benjamin Lund on the Stream 1. I guess y'all can watch, maybe GL has 2 windows open at once watching both matches. That's about as good as it gets. Okay. Double 4 for John. He's going to make the 5 point. He's off to another good start. A nice 3-6. Jonah needed that. And Now these are a couple of key matches. As you know, Roisette is a former world champion. Now he's sending this cube to Jonah. Jonah snaps that one up as well. Jonah, is, as all of the American viewers know, that this is is a very good player as well. And then of course the Stream One players, Benjamin Lund and Karsten Berdal, are both listed at 24-1 for the tournament. They're both great. I made the play on word today. They're both great Danes. But very good Danish players, and they've known each other forever, play a lot together, and they get paired with each other in the third round. So that'll be a great match as well. Now, Jonah is certainly comfortable in these situations. He's not going to get rattled. He's not going to get intimidated. I use the phrase often, and I was laughing with someone about it earlier today, a 2-6, so that's a nice number. You can't be afraid to lose, and you can't be afraid to win. So you have to judiciously be aggressive when appropriate. And that 6-3 stacks to the 5, probably. Although I'm not the player John Roisette is, and he may well see things I don't at times, but he does stack to the 5. So this is really much entertaining. I did a couple of the Stream 2 commentaries yesterday, which are broadcast on a later basis. So it was just me talking to the screen more or less without any interactivity with the chat log and so forth. So this being live streamed and having a chat log, being able to interact with people a little bit is much better for me. I enjoy that. It keeps me a little... Mm-hmm. Tara is asking me to remind y'all that we have a one super high-end camera that we're using on Stream 1 for the commentary camera. So Nick's got the best of everything over there. He's got the super great camera. I've got more of a camcorder here, so it's not quite the picture that you see on the Stream 1 commentary. But here you have how shall we say, the benefit of Nick's got player cam. There is a commentator cam, but they have to toggle between the two because Nick has in his lower right half here, he has the live XG feed. So he only gets to see one of the pictures where I see both of the pictures, but I don't have the live XG feed. Gabriel, I don't know what you mean exactly by the peak time of backgammon in the recent period. If you mean in the last 50 years, it was probably late 70s, very early 80s. I don't know that we've got really a peak at the moment, but hopefully we've got the game growing. Okay, so we've got Jonah's holding a 2 cube. John is going to have to try to finagle these guys both in while Jonah has built a pretty decent board over there. Deuces will accomplish a bit. There's our friend Hannah Thorson watching this as well. We miss you here, Hannah. I remember back in 05, 06, I was here in those early years, and you were always here doing hand transcription for players, and it was much appreciated, and you were quite good at it. So Would love to see you and Sven back over here. Okay, so Jonah biding a little time here. Nice 4-2 will play safely. So now Jonah's going to have to run with that other. Well, he can't, but he does make the 2 point. So he's got a 6 prime. The hotel is open, some would say. So, 4. So let's see. He's going to take, what, 2 off and 2 to the 2, perhaps? Let's see how he plays this. One more time. I take it off the 4. Doing these commentaries, commentating with these great players, and it's great instructional value for the viewers, a great instructional value for the commentator. Nice 3-1. Look at this. Wow. So, well, he can't move off the 6, so he doesn't block. So everything going John Rosette's way early on, and he's certainly more than capable of taking advantage of the positions and roles that he is being rewarded with. Okay, here's the shot. 7 off. So Jonah misses it. Not quite willing to run yet. 4-3. So now he's got to depart with one of those checkers if he can, and he gets it out that far. 4-2. There's another shot. I'm taking the 1 off. Jonah doesn't get both out. You get a shake at the BG. Okay, so there's a 2. So now this is such, though. Well, Jonah in the game until the end, as some would say, particularly Bob Wachtel, holding the cube. He can play it all the way out and see if he gets lucky. He may. He's going to not put anything on the ace until he'd like John to roll 2 aces at some point. Roll an ace to, well, not those 2 aces. So there's no way to go fishing. So now you just got to close this guy out when he can and see what happens. So, it is at his first opportunity. He's going to hit that guy loose. Try to close him out and see if he gets lucky. Okay, 6-1. This is a ever so tricky kind of situation. I would do that too. You got to be wary of not only the double 6s, but if you took too many in direct line of fire for a 6X, you risk the chance of getting back into that gammon situation, maybe even that backgammon situation. So, okay, 2. Now you can hit it there. Bring this guy up. Yeah, so now he's got maximum coverage if he were to get into the outfield with like a 1-6. He doesn't. He rolls a 5-1. So now vulnerable again, but no 6 from John. There's a 5. So there, now he's got the direct cover. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, he closes him out. So John will get to bring this home. So certainly he's dispatched the possibility of losing 4 or 6 here. So he's only in danger of losing 2, and he has a small likelihood of winning 2 himself. So let's see how it plays out. Now he's going to want to keep those spares on the highest possible points until he has to start bearing them off. He'd like to get 3 off before he breaks a point. So let's see. He's not able to, but probably going to take. I take 2 off here. You've got to be very aggressive with Roy already having 11 off. Well, so much for that. Now Jonah's got to have an 8, but Jonah has beat the gammon, of course. So Is there any benefit in? I guess there is. I mean, we're talking astronomical odds, but it happens. So anyway, Jonah was able to keep the damage to 2 points. So that was a small victory in its own right. Like that digital equivalent of smearing Vaseline. I like that, Reese. I might can identify with that. I resemble that. So Reese Mack in the house as well. Ooh, ooh, ooh. GL gives me an update. 2-1 Benjamin Lund over Karsten Bradal. Now, I sure hope, and I'm sure he has gotten the word. Carter Madig, our dear American friend, is a extremely close personal friend of Karsten Bradal, so I'm sure Carter is watching that match. Good friend of all of us Americans too. He might have two windows open and watching his buddy Jonah as well. Okay. 6-2 for John. What do we do with this? Maybe he plays to the 5. Okay. 3-2 from Jonah. I think he's gonna hit on the 3-point and maybe play to the 4. He could button up on the 11. Could step forward, but I look for him to hit on the 3. There it is. 3-5 for Roy said he's going to hit and make the 8-point. Is my suspicion. Indeed. Jonah dances. So here we are again. But with the substantial lead, John's going to be a little bit slower on the trigger, perhaps, than he might be otherwise. There's a 5-4, and that makes the 18 for him. 1-4. So Jonah's going to play the deuce, but he's completely stripped on those 3 outfield points. There comes the cube. Jonah's going to let that one go. There's not much future in that one. So even Jonah was willing to take those early ones, but not that one. So he's seen enough of this. He wants to change the mojo a little bit here and go get a sip and relax a little bit. So it's a long match. You'd rather be in the match or even or up rather than down 7-0, but it's a long match, and Jonah's a good player. So he just got to reset his mind a little bit, and let's see where we go. So as y'all can see behind me, quite a good number of matches playing. There's more of the room to the, what would that be, the right of your screen that goes a bit deeper, and many more matches over there to the right than what you can see from here. And the viewing area for commentary 1, stream 1, you can see the back of the theater seating in front of the projection screen to the left of the screen here. That's to the... I get all confused here. Where Tara's walking over there. So, there's a number of Americans doing well. Karen's 2-0. Steve Hammond's 2-0. Ed O'Loughlin's 2-0. There are probably more that names escape me. Wilcox Snellings is 2-0. He's playing Antonio Scambato in this round three. Scambato, an Italian living in New York City. That'll be an interesting match. Snellings is a definite favorite, but Scambato got to the final in Las Vegas last November, I believe. So in the last 100 years, looking at chess now, the industry exploded. You know, it's interesting, Gabriel, that people have different perspectives. Even tournament promoters and directors have differing perspectives. Some think that you greatly increase the attendance and interest and so forth by lowering the entry fees, and that might be more attractive to some. Others think that by raising entry fees and increasing the purses, that becomes more attractive for people to make the travel investment and so forth to go to tournaments. So, I can argue both sides of the equation. Some people, there's been some movement in the States to, have lower entry fees and a tiered prize pool situation. But, everybody's got their ideas. I don't particularly like that. I don't want, if I'm playing the open division, I don't want to be playing for, I entered for 200 and got into $100 and $200 side pools, and I'm in for $500, and some other guy entered for 200 on a lark, and so I have a whole lot more equity and investment just in the match, where somebody, he might be playing Neil Kazarots or Steve Sachs or Jerry Tanzi or Victor or Trish Trencher or somebody like that in the open, and just play fast and loose because he has so much so much less equity in the match. So I don't know the answer personally, but one thing that we're doing, and certainly I think it's true with Galaxy, Backgammon and Galaxy having taken over the World Championship this year, a lot more promotion, a lot more marketing, a lot more hype. Of course, the Galaxy server has like 50,000 users. Mark Olson, who's CEO of Backgammon Galaxy, good friend of mine. He's doing a lot of things right. They're learning a lot of things as far as actually running a tournament. This is the first true tournament they've actually run, and there's a learning curve there. And he's got people such as Tara and myself on the streaming side, Arta Findikogu and his staff, certainly on the directorial side. Rory's here helping with registration and other things, and he's an experienced director. So he's surrounded himself with some good assistants, some good experienced and knowledgeable people, and they'll be learning from that. And certainly Mark is very aware of and promoting social media content, streaming content, such as these two streams that we're running each day, and these with our equipment and expertise and with the support that Mark provides us, we're able to provide these very high quality, in our estimation, productions of these streams, and hopefully that'll go to a wider and wider audience. I know, and I haven't been to the Backgammon Galaxy server since I've been here in Monaco or in France, but I suspect there are pop-ups, every time somebody goes to the server, which refers people to the streams and refers people to the action here in Monte Carlo. So that type of widespread exposure and promotion is greatly beneficial to the game. I mean, they had a last year, and I know it was coming out of the worst of the COVID era. They had 107 in the championship last year, and over the last few years before that, they were in the 150s, 160s, maybe 170s on occasion. And this year in the championship division, we have 207. So not huge numbers, but 207 versus 109 last year is a substantial increase. So, hopefully we're on the right path. And I think, Gabriel, a 25-year-old from Romania. We were in Trier last year for the World Backgammon Federation tournament, and which Romania won the team tournament, and we were doing all the streaming there, and I got to know a number of the Romanian players. His first name escapes me right now, but it's Daniel Tudose was there, and Daniel's here. He doesn't speak much English, but he and I have known each other for 6 or 8 years and always have a good time teasing around with each other. And of course, Michael Neagu has played on the Romanian team. He lives in Toronto, but is a good friend of mine and plays in a lot of our online tournaments and Texas Backgammon Championships. So, the Romanians have a great backgammon community. So, here we go. And talking about the hole cards, GL, that's one thing. Like on Stream 1 this week, we're having the live XG feeds, which provides, to a degree, a little bit of the foresight in watching a match and watching the XG feed. You can see exactly what the correct plays are on a live basis, and Nick is using that in his commentary. Okay, so Jonah gets an opening 6-4 and plays to the deuce point, which is kind of the trailing or gammon go correct move with that. Now John is able to make an escape with a 6-5, so Jonah's going to have to try to contain the one checker rather than two. Okay, so 4-3. He's gonna pick them both up. Apparently, it's not a play you see very often at this level, but he may not really have anything much else he can do. Plays to the 7. I've seen a number of people here this weekend slot on the 5, hit and slot on the 5 in such a circumstance. Jonah rolls a 4-2, enabling him to make the forward anchor. John rolls a 6-3, so I think, does he slot the 4 or does he run with this? I don't know. I'm looking for him to slot the 4. He's got to get something going in his home board. So yes, he's going to slot the 4. 5-1 for Jonah, so here again, he's going to go to the 8 and slot the 5. One's escaped, so he's got to do something to contain that guy. Gets hit, and then he has nothing but the 4-3. Jonah, 5-6. He's going to hit the slot. Boom. 5-6 coming the other way, so all he can do is run. So these are kind of some all but forced moves here. 5-4, Jonah wants the 4. Now he's going to go to the, he could come run, but I think he's going to unstack. No, he runs. I might have unstacked to the 3, although that's not the point you want at this juncture. Ace is going to shift him to the 7. Yeah. Now, again, not much he could do with that roll. 3s, that makes the 5. Probably slot the 4. And, play to the 5, slot the 4 and play to the 5. Nope, he brings him down. I'm surprised he gave up the mid, but again, it's this with the big lead and kind of a little bit of an unusual, awkward structure. I'd be surprised if John cubed this, but I might be surprised. He's got a lot of play behind Jonah, as Jonah's forward with all three of those checkers. But, you know, and John, I haven't counted them, but he's got a pretty decent racing advantage. But I would be a bit surprised if he were to cube this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Certainly, he's the type of player, as I've noticed, he's deliberate when necessary. Plays at a fairly brisk pace when, perhaps when it's obvious in certain regards. So, and I think you will find the same with Jonah. And this snaps that one up. I have to think that was a relatively easy take from my perspective. Not saying it wasn't a double. But I think Jonah would have regarded that as an easy take. 6-3. Make that. So again, 6-5. Where do we go? Edward Ani, Colorado fan club, watching Jonah now the double five. Really a great shake for John. So you know, Jonah thought he might have an opportunity to get some hitting chances with that structure that John had, but that's not going to be the case, it would appear. So Jonah's likely going to drop another 2 points here. One, two. I hope hope all the Colorado people know that Jonah is playing on the stream. Edward, maybe Klausa and Linda and Lynn Lusk and whomever else I might be forgetting. But hopefully the Colorado people and Jonah's students, his many students, hopefully they're all aware that he is on the air. Ace 3, I was going to say make the deuce point, but he's not really interested in, you know, points and blocking and what have you. He's just interested in bearing in safely here. He's got such a advantage in the racing advantage, it doesn't make much difference to him. Kari Nix, hi from Texas, watching Jonah. Now, how come I don't know you, Kari? Tara and I are from Houston, Texas. We run the Texas Backgammon Championships each year, Super Bowl weekend in San Antonio. So we should be acquainted. But thank you for viewing today. Well, people talking behind me, I was just seeing who it was. Now, Jonah didn't get the immediate mojo change he was hoping for with a break, so he's going to have to just try with the play, with the dice and the play over the board. But you know, it's a little easier to play from way behind as well. Jonah can you know, afford to open it up a little bit, and John Rosette is you know, might pull his foot back off the gas just a bit. Carrie grew up. I didn't recall growing up with you. No, I'm teasing. I know you're talking about growing up with Jonah. You know, it's funny talking about growing up with people. Every time I come to Monte Carlo here, there's a lady who I went to high school with in Beaumont, Texas, who was, you know, head cheerleader, homecoming queen, all those sorts of things. And she now has her principal residence in Monaco and is actually a billionaire. That was a nice roll by Jonah with those boxes to close that out. And I'd already written that one off. But this lady I went to high school with is actually a billionaire. Lives here in Monaco as her principal residence. I had dinner with her a couple of years ago when I was here. So you never know. I see that. What a shake! I'd done written those 2 points off. So maybe the break did change a little mojo for Jonah. I see April has found the stream as well. So a lot of Jonah supporting the crowd, and that's good. So I'm sure being down 7-2, 5 behind is looks a whole lot better to Jonah than being down 9-0. So such as backgammon. So I'm sure, let's see if Jonah can kind of seize upon that good fortune and continue to get more into this match. Yeah, it's kind of funny, and I don't know if y'all could hear it or not, but Tara and Eric Peterson, a couple other people were watching the match on the 55-inch monitor, which is, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet behind me. And that monitor is actually I don't know how long, maybe a 5-second delay to the live play and live stream, which I'm watching. So actually I saw the double four and Jonah's win, and then 5 seconds later this big scream goes out over there as they saw it a little bit later than I had. They weren't seeing this monitor, they were watching the delay on the other monitor. So let's see. John gets and he opts to make the forward anchor and a hit rather than making the 5, and probably the right play. Again, I'll defer all day to John Rossett. Larry Stevenson, Dallas, Texas. Getting a lot of those American viewers here. Welcome to everyone. There was some debate, Larry, of having the other option for this second Stream 2 match here today was Rudy Longenbach from Dallas is playing Sander Liloff from Denmark. Sander is actually the betting favorite at this point in the tournament. Round 3, Sander's 13-1. Mochi's 14-1. Wilcox Snellings is 19-1. Ryan Rebello, who had won this round yesterday afternoon, they played early, so he's a round ahead. He's 21-1, and a number of people, including John Rossett, Benjamin Lund, and Carson Bradal, who are on the Stream 1 match. A number of people are 24-1. Jonah's at 39-1. Rudy, who's even more unknown internationally perhaps than Jonah is, plus the fact that Rudy is playing Sander Liloff, the betting favorite in this round. Rudy finds himself at 149-1 to win the undefeated bracket of the tournament. So Rudy was willing to put a couple $100 on himself, which, he's a long shot, but long shots pay off. What's that? 29,000, what is 149-1? 29-8 were he to win. So he took a flyer. Can't blame him. Hello, Ty Andal. Not familiar with you, but we welcome you to our broadcast here. 4-3. Now, does he make the anchor, or he can hit the other checker? Oh, Jonah, I think Jonah's gonna. That's a 4-3, right? Yeah, I think Jonah's gonna hit this checker, but we shall see. He's got. He makes the anchor, hoping he can maybe contain this guy. Now, John's gonna have a 5' in front of him, but Jonah's hoping that. When he has to break that 20 point, that perhaps he'll have the opportunity to do some damage on that side. Okay, he's going to play the 5-3. So he makes a point and starts another. He's looking for John Rossett to They have to break off that 20 point at some point when Jonah can maybe get a hit and do some damage. Nichols. That's not exactly what he had in mind. Not exactly at all. What's he going to do with this? He's going to make the 3 point. He's going to play. He's just going to make the 2 and the 3. Not what he wanted, but what's going to happen here is probably, Roysette's got a number. His timing is such. He's got a number of rolls he can sustain a 4 or 5 prime over here. Jonah has no timing, unless he rolls a big set, 5s or 6s, and can get these 2 guys going. But it just, normal average plays, rolls, he doesn't have much timing at all. So he's going to safety this guy up. Now, hoping Roysette, but, Roysette's not going to break those for some time. He's got plenty of timing over here. 6-1, he's going to the 4. Now Jonah's got 2 split points to work with. 6-4. Now that's a helpful roll for Jonah, bad roll for Roysette. So he can clear the 7, but leaves a couple of blots. That's what he's going to do. Okay, so Jonah's in a little bit of a struggle here. Okay. 6-2, Roysette 6-3, so he's just going to have to clear the 8. So now Jonah has the opportunity, needs to get this guy out of here. 4 now, play the 3-1, or is he going to stack them? He's going to stack them. I don't know. It takes away, the 6-1, that's interesting. He was vulnerable to a 10, but double 6 was blocked. I think I would have left those guys split, but again, not only am I probably an inferior player or definitely an inferior player to John Roysette, I'm probably an inferior player to Jonas Seawaldis too. So I'll defer to his judgment. Okay, Jonah's still hoping that John has to break that point over there. Well, Ty, any number of peoples, I'm not sure where you live or where you play from. There's any number of, if you're in the States, any number of nice tournaments in the United States, some coming up soon. What are we in? We're in August? No, we're in July. So in August we have, Wisconsin. Then we have the Viking Classic in Minneapolis. We have the Colorado Shootout in Denver. So yeah, so we got those tournaments all coming up soon. You could go to usbgf.com and see a calendar of those events. You can go to chicagopoint.com and they have a calendar of all the domestic and international tournaments for the next year probably. So avail yourself of those resources, and we'd like to see it. Okay. So John, 6-1. He's on shake. He's going to play that ace. His 6-1 is, the 6 is blocked. So now what's Jonah going to do? He's got to go to the ace. So he has the free 6 shot, misses it. Now this is interesting. Now Jonah's got a racing advantage here. There comes that 4 cube. We knew that was going to happen as soon as John missed the 6 shot. So this kind of, pivoted. Jonah played that quite well, and of course, you have to be good and lucky in some of these cases, and that was a, kind of a interesting sequence of events that enabled Jonah to take the 2 points. So we're back into the There's Mehdi Shafa. Hello there. Nice for you to join us and view us. So Jonah's back in the match. Ty is in Tennessee. So you've already missed some of your closest tournaments this year. Atlanta, Ohio, Cherry Blossom in D.C. You've got St. Louis, some of April and Edward, and some of them can help me. I don't have that information in front of me. I think St. Louis is in October, perhaps, might be the closest to the tie, but not all that far to maybe to Wisconsin or to Minnesota. There's another Tennessean, I guess. Maybe from Iraq. I guess he may be of Iraqi heritage living in Nashville. But he's currently in Iraq. So well, I can guarantee you folks you're not missing, or you are missing some nice hot weather in France. We've been here, what's today? Wednesday? We've been here 9 days or something. It's been pretty toasty. Okay, aces. Jonah's going to step up, slot to 5. So John Rosette has escaped his back checkers, but now he's made that. But he's got some poor distribution to work with that stack of 6 on his midpoint. Robert Anderson from Sweden rooting for Jonah. Jonah's got some international fan club too, it seems. Jonah's a great, friendly guy. Anybody that meets him likes him. I hope my good buddy and integral part of our Texas Backgammon tournament, Jesper Carlson, is a big friend of Jonah. So hopefully Jesper might be tuned in as well. I would imagine Jesper will have both windows open, watching the Great Danes pairing of London Radal on stream 1, as well as Jonah and John Roysette here on stream 2. So here we are. What are we? It's fairly close race. Jonah's ever so slightly ahead, perhaps, for there. It's pretty close. I think it's 2, Hannah, but I wouldn't swear to that. But I think it's 2. They've had the 1. Well, and actually, if it's 2, I'm not sure if they both get to initiate 2, because Jonah obviously initiated the earlier break, and Roysette had no choice but to break himself. But later on down the road, the shoe might be on the other foot. Okay, and Reese said he saw 3 in that Wilcox Victor match. Maybe that was an extended match. I was in the room part of the time and watching part of the time. I was doing the commentary on the adjoining match during that, which was, I don't even remember who we had on. But production and commentating and streaming and all the setup we do and arranging matches and arranging commentators and all, Car and I stay extremely busy. We're we're usually the first people down here in the morning, and other than Arda, who's the classic night owl, we're pretty much the last people out of here at night. I think the last 2 nights we've hit the rack about 2:30 a.m. then down here for 11 a.m. lectures. There's a nice double 3 for John Roysette. Now Jonah needs to respond in kind. He takes the 2 crossovers, but it's still a very close race. Aces is not exactly what John had in mind. Jonah hopes to close the gap here. 6-2. I'm going to play to the 4 personally, but yeah, there you go. So here we are. What's Jonah's like 3 pips back or something? So, 2-1 for Royset. Not being a little accommodating for Jonah to get back in the race, and get back in the race he does with a set of nickels. So now, okay, Jonah, he's going to sit there and count this one real quick. This is probably a cube. So what's 24, 48, 50 for Royset, and that was 40 to 40 for Jonah. So 40 to 50, so a 10 pip lead and a 40 pip count. That's a definite pass. Actually, I think Reese, didn't that run almost 3 hours, I think. But okay, so Jonah, having been down 7-0, has closed this to 7-5. So we've got a dogfight on our hands, a real even match, and it's such. And I told you early on, Jonah's a bulldog competitor. He's not going to get rattled. He's not going to get intimidated. He didn't get down on that 7-0 score, down on himself or anything. So he's rallied back. So anybody's match at the moment. Now, GL has not given me an update on the Bradal-Lund match. I just saw Bradal come out, so they're on break apparently. Here comes Lund out. Aviv, the transcriber, is out, so they're all heading to the refreshment stand or the facilities here. So, and what time is it? It's 3:15, so they've been playing an hour and 15. Who's up 8-2? Is that Lund, GL? Double 4s. Lund. Okay, 2-8 Lund. Or 8-2 Lund. Both great players. I know 4 years ago here I saw Lund beat Thomas Rohn of Sweden in one of the great bad beats of all time. And of course, everyone's competitive, but a Swede against a Dane, they're, you can drive from one to the other across the bridge. So that was a real rivalry match. Okay, so here we go. And again, I'd like to kind of, and there's not a problem at all in this match, I like to keep my eye on the clock a little bit. They both started with 34. Jonah's used 6.5 minutes. John's used 10.5 minutes. So he's playing a bit more deliberately than Jonah. Here comes the cube. Jonah hops it up and tries to catch it, fumbles it, but still yet manages to get it into the rack on his side. So here we go. A 2 cube in play. 5-2. Nice shake. Now he hopes to not get hit on the other side with a deuce, but hey, he does get hit on a deuce. Now it's a target-rich environment if he can come in, but he dances. 3-1 makes it a 5. Jonah needs a 1 or a 3 in a hurry. 4-2. Now he needs to, safety up a few things. Jonah's still looking for that ace or a 3. 6-5. Not too many 6s out there, so that's going to be he can play to the deuce, which is what he's going to do rather than give the shot. There's the ace, deuce of his choice. He's going to start that. Royset, 3-1. He's going to hit loose. Okay. A lot of returns on the other side. Were Jonah to hit him. Ace 6. It's just going to come out. Can't give any more blots. So 3-6. Okay, so this exchange worked out fairly well for Jonah. He was in some serious trouble there. Okay, hit and make the ace point, I think. Just too strong a board over here to offer a shot. I think you pick and pass. Yeah. Okay, 2-6. So now Lund stripped on these outside outfield points, so he doesn't have much play flexibility. 6-5, that doesn't work. He's going to, I guess, play them both in, or does he put that checker out on the 18? Both in. So Royset way ahead in the count, but he's very inflexible here. Of course, Jonas hasn't got much construction going as far as a home board does, but 2 down's about all he has there. Royset looking to, Royset's running 2s and 7s. Get it some both. I think you, no. You tried that a while ago, Johnny. That didn't work. You got to hit that checker. Okay. So, boom, 5-4. That hurts. So, okay. Now, Jonas and Gammon City here. What an exchange. I think he made the right play. It's just the bad roll on the return from John. Now, John's got to make a decision as to when to leave. I think he only wants to play with one blot, and this dupes the aces. There's an ace-6. Jonah would have liked that shake. So it's which ace does he play? I think he plays to the 3. Doesn't want a double blot with a double 6. There's an ace, so Jonah gets a little something moving. He's going to get pounded here. Yep. Okay. So, very nice sequence for John Royset, and correspondingly, pretty tragic sequence for Jonah. You know, it's interesting. It kind of broke his way for a few rolls there, and you know, certainly to some extent, the advantage had shifted his direction. But then the 5-4 from the bar hit him, and here we are, likely getting gammoned. 5s. Boom, he dances. He's not going to save the G without a shot, so he just as soon dance and maybe get the shot. He doesn't, so that's going to be a G. Going to be down 11-5. Just don't forget Wilbur back here. Sure he won't. Okay, so that's smarted. It's going to leave a scar. 11-5. But that's why we play 17-point matches in a world championship. Want it to be a real test of skills, stamina, emotion, focus, concentration, all of the above. So Jonah's in a hole. Jonah's been there before. We've all been there before. You know how to play. You know, at times you're way ahead, at times you're way behind, at times it's close, even game. You know how to play them all. Okay, he's going to make the 5, I suspect. Okay, Jonah needs a 6 would be nice. There's a 6. The other, he's going to, the 4-2, I was thinking making the mid with a natural 6, but the 4-2 was a nice play on the other side. Now Jonah, at that big deficit, he's going to ship this. Now we'll see if John wants to perhaps risk a bit of that big lead. He's got one other checker vulnerable. He takes it. Jonah's going to go for the gusto here. There's a 6, 4 down. So nice roll. 6-4 by John. I don't think he dares run. So then it's how do you play? He could make the 9 and play the deuce, but that doesn't really accomplish much. He's had 3 strip points in the outfield. So wow, maybe I play 2 into the home board. Maybe 2 and 3. No, he's gonna volunteer. Boom. Jonah's got to hit it. And he's going to play 8-4, I suspect. Takes away a little a return or 2 here. That's correct. Okay, so John has got a number of returns. Boom, he dances. This could get expensive going the other way here. 5-2 makes the deuce. He could make the bar and hit loose on the ace, which is the aggressive G play. I think I'm making the deuce, but we shall see. Jonah has been known to go for the juggler. Yeah, you're exactly right, April. It typically is on the should be in the outfield side. Oh, a dance. So now punishment maybe makes the ace. So Jonah, very good chance to reclaim those 4 points here. Nickels make the 3. Yeah, this is all breaking Jonah's direction. John needs a set like Jonah rolled in the first game to save a gammon. Jonah's trying to, he can't, yeah, that's probably right, unless he gets the joker double 2. Ooh, the aces. 5-2 closes it out. Now Jonah going to bring these checkers around. Wants them on the high points to start with. Maximize his probability of getting a G here. I think it plays on down. He can't save the double 6. Play to the 5. Now you want to look at how do the double 5s play. He's safe with the 6s, so he wants to look at the double 5s. Okay. 6-4. He's going to go to the 6 and to the ace. Okay. 3-1. Going to play it ultra conservatively because, I mean, it's John's a long way from saving a G. So Jonah doesn't have to get too frisky here. Just put him to the 2. Yeah. Victor, my man. I'm sorry? Up in the room. Okay. 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 Did you win your match?
9.
Huh?
1-9.
Whoa, man. Okay. Very good. You want to do any commentary? You're welcome to sit down. Okay. He's tired. Victor said of course, he lost to Snellings last night and goes into the second chance with your 11-point matches. And again, he lost to Snellings despite playing 2.45 and goes into the second chance. He was down 9-1 this morning and won, he said. So he's still alive. And, of course, this is, in effect, a double elim. They have a second chance bracket. But they have changed it this year in that the second chance winner only has to beat the undefeated winner in a single match to 21 points. Now, the undefeated winner does get a bonus for having won the undefeated bracket, and that bonus is something on the order of $8,000, I believe. Okay, so Jonah got his 4 points back that he had lost in the early, gets a nice start on this game. He only has 8 in his own, but he's got a nice structure, so we'll see how John Roysette, evaluates this position. Takes it. Okay. Vinny Ramirez, I believe. They're rooting for Jonah. Jonah's fan club is growing by the moment. So, Michael Pines, my good man, welcome to the stream. Got all our American friends rooting our compatriot Jonah here. I'm trying to remain neutral, but I know all of y'all are rooting for him. Jonah's a good friend. Roy said I know personally fairly well. Very, very nice gentleman. Speaks English fluently. Ace is nice roll by John. He's going to make the 5 and then look for a. This is always an interesting one for me. I would probably play 6-5. I wouldn't want to split against that attack. But John will show me what's the correct play. He's going to slot and he works for him. Mishipu, Michelle is in the house, rooting for Jonah. I really like doing commentary with, on a live stream with the chat log. I can engage with the viewers. I think it's just a better experience for everyone. It's a better experience for me as a commentator. I think it's a better experience for the viewers. Certainly, if anyone has comments, questions, suggestions, you want information about the tournament, whatever I can help you with, let me know, because I'm right here in the middle of the action. The streamed matches are in a private room just off of the main playing ballroom. I'm sitting, as you can see over me, I'm sitting in the main playing ballroom here. So any questions, comments, thoughts, whatever, I'll be happy to help you with as I can. Okay, John rolls a 4-1, which is not exactly what he had in mind. He could make the 9, so he's got a 5 prime there. Jonah wants, and he dupes the 2. Okay, Jonah's going to hit that one and cover with the 4. So, okay, a 2-6. Ouch. Fogerlands him from the bar. Okay, 4-1. Nice roll by Jonah to make the forward anchor, pick up a checker, and now hopes to pick up the second. Doesn't get it immediately, but does escape. Boom, and now 4s and 5s hit, 6s get out. Split this checkers. Yeah, now he's got a 4s and 5s to make the point. Oh, but he's got 2 in the air. He rolled another Fogerland. Okay, 4-2. So you're gonna. This is Jonah in jugular mode. He's going for it. So he keeps the 5 to cover, the 2 to cover. Okay, Jonah's got him where he wants him. Set of 6s. Looky here. Man, it's like he hit the mother load. Now, of course, Roysette does have a 5 prime over here, and he's got the ace point game. He's got 2 in the air, so he's going to be sitting on this ace point game for a while. Okay. So hope everyone's enjoying this. Our streaming productions. We got a great match going on Stream 1. Benjamin Lund and Karsten Bradal. I've called that pairing a pair of Great Danes. Pun intended. But they're both excellent players, both 24-1 at this juncture by the bookies to win the undefeated bracket. Jonah started this match at 39-1. Roysette 24-1. The betting favorite at this stage of the game is Sander at 13-1, Mochi at 14-1, Wilcox Snellings at 19-1, Ryan Rebello at 21-1, having already completed this round with a win. So it's kind of interesting. A lot of things going on. I'm a junkie of backgammon, so I try to follow everything. Okay, Jonah's odd on the back, so you've got to be careful here now. Let's think about this 3. Does he take one off, or does he play 5-2? I think he plays 5-2. But he has a 3 next roll anyway, 5-2. Okay, I think that's right. 4-1, so John comes in with 1. 6-4. Now, not to jinx Jonah or anything, but there's a rare BG floating around in the realm of possibility here. John would have to be most unfortunate, and Jonah most fortunate. But this is backgammon. 4-1, so that's where there's a gap, there's hope, I always say, and John has a Jonah with a gap. So we'll see what happens. Boom, 5-4. There's the shot. Roysette well set to capitalize upon it if he hits it, but he doesn't, so he's going to have to run with 1. Does he slot in front of that? And maybe if Jonah were to roll double 4, he has a double shot. Is that worth it? He says yes. Jonah fearing the double 4, ace 6. So let's hit it and take it off. Put 1 in the air. I mean, BG is BG rich now. It's at 4, so he's got to get out of dodge here. That's 1. Who from the player gets to play? Anytime you lose in the undefeated bracket, you go into the second chance on a progressive basis. So everyone goes to the second chance at some point. Geir Peterson, great Norwegian player, rooting for Roysette, but Roysette's in a bind here. Staring at a potential BG with a 2 cube in play. Wouldn't be for the match, but it would be substantial. Ooh. Now, is it a pick and pass? Probably, huh? I mean, the worst case, he just gets back to the ace point. He might come in the 2 point, might come in forward. Okay, now, this is kind of a offset coup classique position. Now, what do you think? Geir Peterson, a great Norwegian player in his own right. You won something big in Trier last year. I forget what it was. 3rd place in the Trier individual tournament last year, so I can rely on some great advice and comments from Geir Peterson here. Now, the question is, does he stay with this kind of an offset coup classique position, or does he run and save the potential of the BG? Marianne Meese has joined us. Hello, Marianne. He stays, so it's kind of a weird coup classique position. Ooh, but you can't leave the double shot. Now, John hits it. Now, John can go fishing for that second checker. Yeah, a fishing expedition. I like that. Gear uses that phrase. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. This could be a huge swing. This could be an 8-point swing almost because Jonah was within a roll of the BG, and John may come back and win this game, which would be an 8-point swing. What a this is backgammon at its best here. We've all been there, huh? Okay, so he has him wrapped behind the 6 prime. So now he wants to hit the checker on the front of the prime with the blot. So he'd have blots on 2 and 3 both, hoping to get hit so that he can then go and try to get the second checker. So just an obvious play there. Jonah does hit it. John has the chance to pick up the second checker. He doesn't. So this is just going to, he can hit it, slide it again right there. He's just going to, this is going to continue as long as he can continue it. There's the ace. Now, an ace or a deuce, Jonah is forced to hit again. John's just going to play the 9 forward. So he's just going to, we're going to be fishing here for a while. Bring it on down. I keep him in. Yeah, play that. You want him, you don't want him in the air. There's the ace. Okay, so now John gets to try to get the other one again. Roll 6s. That's not the best roll he's had. 1, 2, 3, 4. You dare break it and hit him loose again? I don't. Maybe. I don't know. Might have to, huh? Okay. So he makes that. He's got the 6 prime. Maybe this is the right play, and you just he breaks it and goes on. Figures he'll be able to constrain the guy even if he does come in. Now that he's trying not to think of Ray Fogerland here with the 2-6 from the bar, or John's trying to. Jonah's rooting for his friend to send him some good vibes. There's a deuce, but that only gives John the shot at the ace again. Doesn't have it. But, we're going to be doing this for hours until either John gets the second checker or runs out of timing. Okay, got to make the 6 prime. There you go. And then bring the other one down. Hannah Thorson is in the house from the bar. Now, I'm sure, I don't know if Carter's got both windows open, but I'm sure Carter's watching his good buddy Karsten Bradal on stream 1. Hopefully he's got this one up. He's good friends with Jonah as well. So he has to hit on the ace. John cannot roll an ace, but this process is just going to continue. This fishing expedition as it is. Now this is an interesting, and for the inexperienced or newbies that might be watching us, this is a very illustrative, instructive game right here, because I just got to bring it on around. John is just going to keep doing this. Now you can see I've talked. He'll do this until he runs out of timing, and he's almost to that point. Aces. Ugh. Play to the 3. Play to the 4 and the 5. But he's almost out of timing, but not yet. And the 4 and the 5, I think that's right. Protect yourself against the big doubles. Jonah can't do anything. Now he'd like to hit loose. That's not it. So he's going to make the 2 and play 8-3. Maybe not. You may be right. Hit on the one. Then you're only vulnerable to the disaster 2-6, but the rolling an ace doesn't hurt you. I think good point. Gear points out the just to go ahead and hit loose. There's the ace-6, so that worked fine. Now he wants to hit and make the piking out, but he can make the point and hit. He could leave both blots there. The longer, okay, that's okay. Now he's got to depend on Jonah to leave just to roll a 1. John's I'd have been tempted maybe to leave the 2 blots again, because now Jonah's not the favorite to roll an ace, but he does roll the ace. John, about his 10th try with the second checker, and he finally gets it. Okay, so y'all got to see how that worked. He played it absolutely perfectly, and now he's got a chance to win this game. Had a definite chance to win this game. And this would be a very disheartening loss of a game for Jonah, huh? Very disheartening. But it's the kind of thing, it happens in backgammon all the time. You just have to take it off and play on, you know?
Dark side of backgammon.
Yeah, I like that. The Gear says it's the dark side of backgammon. So if you want to sit and we have another mic, you can sit here and watch the rest of the match. Who we got over here? Phil Simborg. Okay, great. He said no, apparently not. He said he lost. He's available for 10 o'clock. You don't have to talk on the mic, but you can sit down in a chair if you want to.
I know. Coming back, I was just dropping by.
Okay. Okay, now here's a question you're probably better. Hannah asked, at this score, how many does he have to have off before he can recube? Maybe now, right? He's going to be down to 7 or 8 checkers. Jonah's going to have 8 to get around and off.
But,
I think it's a recube right now. What do you think? I think it's a recube right now. Because Jonah's got to come in, get around, and get. Jonah's got 10 crossovers. Jonah has 10 crossovers, so it's right now. There's my good buddy. Couple of good buddies. Look at this. Arif Alipur and Bakar Matikasvili. Arif from the UK, our Iranian heritage from the UK. Bakar in the country of Georgia. Yeah, Jonah has 10 crossovers, so it's you send it right now.
thinking very early.
Yeah. Arif says 2 on the bar closed is 66% favorite, and now it's even greater than that. Like I say, Jonah's got to get both checkers in, both checkers all the way around, and both checkers off. So he has 10 crossovers. John only has 11 to get off at this point. I think it's a definite recube. Geir Peterson, another great Norwegian player standing here with me, agrees. And I have to think John Roisette is going to find that and send it. And Jonah knows it. One guy said Jonah's looking at Roisette like Roisette ate his firstborn son. This was, I don't know if Arif and Bakar exactly when they joined us, but that one hurt a little bit. 4-1. Someone says it's a redoubled take. Maybe he has XG open. But for Arif and Bakar, I don't know if you saw it. John stayed kind of an offset coup classique position, had a checker on the ace. Jonah had 3 on the deuce, and whoa, this is big. This is big. I got to think he missed a cube too, April. And then I'm not sure that was a take. That was, man, this is a, I mean, this could have easily been 6 points for Jonah, and it's going to end up being 4 points for John. So we're talking a 10-point swing. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a pass. Everyone. So, wow, what a game, Jonah. And Jonah is stoic. Jonah, oh man, could he needs a couple more of those. Yeah. Yeah. It's not impossible. Well, that would be incredible, would it not? 6-1, so you got to have threes or better. Threes are better. Oh, man. What a game. What a game. It's not being transcribed that I know of. Mishi. Thank you, Gear. Good luck to you. Are you still undefeated or you lost to Dogfin? Okay. Yeah. Good luck to you. Okay, man. That was, hey, Martin Howe, he joins us lots of times for our streams and oftentimes is using some XG analyses, so we appreciate that. He says it was a 276 pass, and I'm with Olson. That was a gut punch. I mean, a gut punch. Because Jonah was within one shake of winning 6 points within one roll, and he ends up losing 4. I mean, Jesus. That's his, oh, you're just inputting positions, huh?
I don't care, whatever they want. It doesn't
Huh?
matter. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah.
What?
After the 10-point swing that was possible in the
I'm not totally sure the rule here. Ask Arda. Okay. Using a baffle box.
Yeah. So this doesn't matter as much.
Apparently the one die hit the other die, and they're not certain. Tara asked me what the rule was. I said, I'm not certain what the rule is here. So she has gone to find Arda or Gokhan. Gokhan! Here comes Gokhan. Here comes Arda. Either one of them can solve this problem. Either one. There's a question. Arda's got it now, so thank you. Tara has Arda going into the room. Gokhan Gunesh, who's Arda's right-hand man, was in the vicinity, so I was going to send Gokhan in there, but and I'm with you. That one, maybe I'm wrong, but and Jonah's a great friend of mine, great player. I think that was a steamer take, and I think upon reflection later on, he will likely agree with us. But I don't know. Jonah's a better player than I am, but I think that was a steamer take, and
This became a 5.
Then whatever it came is valid.
Okay. It's your when you come back, it's your roll.
Cost him 2 more points. So, yeah, I think so, GL. Tilt take, GL says, another good phraseology. Okay, so they're going to take a break on that. What was the ruling, Arda? If it hit it or not. Okay. Correct. Okay. Whatever Arda's ruling was, knackered, I think. Let's say Jonah dropped through the baffle box first and rolled a 1. If Roysette's die hits Jonah's 1, that's okay. And secondly, if it turned Jonah's dice to another number, Jonah's 1 stands. So oftentimes you will see them. That's true too, Hannah. Good point. But oftentimes you'll see people using baffle boxes that, and I saw even Jonah and John doing it early in the match at times. The player who rolls it first, if it were in front of the mouth of the baffle box in some fashion, they would just move it away. But in this case, and I didn't see it, and they might not have thought it was in the potential path and didn't move it. But in any event, it's been resolved. Arda's always right on top of things. One of the best directors in the world. Fair, knowledgeable, unexcitable, matter of fact. It's just as good as it gets. So they're back at it here. 2 away, 8 away. Edward Ani says from the match equity table, said it's 88% favorite for Royset. So, and we use all the terms we want: gut punch, gut check, whatever. But that one smarted. I laughingly earlier in the match. When Jonah lost that earlier 4-pointer, I said that one's going to leave a scar. Well, that was nothing. This one's going to leave multiple unhealed scars. Okay, so nothing you can do about it. Just play the game. Forget about it. Play the game. And I know that's easier said than done, but 4-2. So does John safety that guy? Does he make the 4-point? You want the 4-point at some point. He's going to safety it. He's only 2 away, so he can be fairly conservative here. He certainly doesn't want to do anything that puts any crooked numbers in play, as I call them. Crooked numbers being something other than a 1. And let's see what happens. I'm looking at some of the chat here, and I'm with you guys. I personally, and I have zero problem with people using baffle boxes. It just, if it suits them, fine. I don't care. Personally, I don't like them at all. I like the tactile feedback and emotion. I like to be moving and shaking and rolling. And but players' options. They agreed to use the baffle box. And Antonio, did you win or lose? Win or lose? Still playing. What's the score? 8. Or Wilcox. Okay, great. Good luck to you. Congratulations. Just getting an update. I saw Antonio Scambato, who's an Italian gentleman living and working in New York City currently. Got to the Las Vegas final in November of last year. He's currently playing Wilcox Snellings in this round of 64. And actually, as Wilcox leads 8-7, they're on break, 8-7 to 17. John takes this 2-cube, which is for the match for him. And here we go. He needs a 4. He gets a 4, but the die sticks in the box. It's like getting the number you need and putting the other one in the gutter. 3-3. Well, that kind of hurts. Now Jonah wants to make this 6' and get out. Ideally, he'll take the 6' anyway and do it. That's that. And now exactly give him the 1-6, but keep the 6' in play. So Will is awesome to Mr. Devani or whatever his name is there. He and Victor played last night, and Wilcox won 17-13, and PRs were 2.45 and 2.46. So it doesn't get much better. Okay, so now Jonah is not in a same position, but a similar position that John Morissette was in the last game. But this one has Jonah can't play quite so. How should we say? He can't play quite so aggressively as John did. Because there is some danger with the structure that John has that if Jonah goes fishing for the second checker, that he could get a checker hit and trapped behind this structure. But Jonah, he wants to play for a G, and play on he does if he can get a second checker, or if he can keep John in the air and John not be able to move these other 5 checkers into his home board. A G's in play. Maybe either of the two ways. Either getting the second checker. What are they doing here? We got a trouble with the baffle box.
Switch boxes. It's just like
They're going to go to a. I'm not sure whose baffle box that is. Could be a Backgammon, could be a P40. I'm not sure which one it is. But anyway. So anyway, there's a potential of Jonah getting a gammon either by not letting Royset get any more checkers played in or picking up a second checkers out. So now he's just going to try to get it this way. You want to keep your spares high, which is what he's doing. Right, Scott Johnston. Okay, so whoop. Did he? Oh, he's had to clear the 6. He's out on the back now, so a little bit of danger. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's. There's the 6-5. So Gammon just got a lot more difficult. Jonah has 10 checkers. Royset has 6 crossovers. Jonah's going to need a set in all likelihood. Royset's got some misses in there. What's that, 5-6? So that he really has little. Jonah's got to have a set, a workable set, meaning that all 4 checkers are played. 5-4. He's lost it now, right? 2-1 goes off, so no G. Thanks for the plug, Edward Ani. An Ace Point baffle box would be fine. Our baffle boxes are Backgammon baffle boxes with our Ace Point logo embossed. But anyway, Jonah has righted the ship a little bit and back in the game, although it's still 2 away, 6 away. So, but they're having a good time. You can see, I think they're both good-natured, sporting gentlemen. So they're having a good time, enjoying the match, which is what you should do. Okay, now we got to see how long. And that's a 5-4, Jonah. There you go. He's stepping up into it. I think you step up. Jonah may want to try to develop a deep prime early, but he's going to step up. 4-1, Royset. Does he want to play? I doubt that he hits on the ace. He's not going to put 2 blots in play. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything before dinner or not. It might just be the 10. You have to ask Garda. There wasn't any one play, Hannah, or some. It's just been kind of consistently. John's been playing a little bit more deliberately than Jonah, and but neither in any kind of clock trouble at all. Okay, 3-4. He's going to make the forward anchor. Jonah, 2-1. Oh, now this is an interesting one. You know, do you play to the 11 and try to bait John from giving up the forward anchor, or bait him into giving up the forward anchor? Do you play forward to the 21? I don't know. Okay, he's going to go this route. What do we got? A 2-5, I think. I can't see the die under the 2-4 it is. Okay, so now Jonah, he missed it didn't stick. He just missed it. 6-4. Kind of the gammon go situation is to, well, he can make the 3-point. He could hit on the deuce point, hit and point on the deuce point. He could make the forward anchor. I think I make this and that. Exactly. Two constructive things. He gets hit with a 6-1, but there's a lot of returns. See what happens. Ace deuce. That's not exactly. He's going to slot the 4. Aces is kind of interesting. You can button it all up. Safety both blots. Yes. Now Jonah's playing fairly conservative here. And it's worked out correctly, but he's kept his finger off the trigger and kept that cube in his pocket. But any inkling of an opportunity, and he's going to be sending it at his 2-away, 6-away score. You know, and here we are at what, 4:05. They've been playing for 2 hours. So like I said early on, this is a, strenuous grind playing a 17-point match like this. Is that a 5-6? Yes, it is. So now, what 6 does he play? He can volunteer a shot at some point. He can play the deuce, which he probably doesn't want to do. So he's probably going to play to the bar, I suspect. Gives a single deuce shot. If he plays to the, that's the play. This is stream 2, which in certain regards, and this is no offense to either player, they're both great players. This is kind of the secondary match now. The Lund Bradal match is on stream 1, and is the primary match. I'm not watching it. I don't know how many people are watching that, but it's probably as many as 500. We've got 156 watching here, and I noticed at one point earlier 180. So, we've got a lot of viewers. As I said, nobody, and I haven't refreshed it in a long time. Be sure and hit the like button if you haven't. Help out the Galaxy YouTube channel and Backgammon in general. Now, Jonah, like I said, he's itching to send a cube at some point here. But if he sends a cube, of course, and John takes it, then John's playing for the match. He only needs 2 points. Jonah wants to be aggressive. He wants to, win crooked numbers here, but he's got to do it judiciously because Roysette's only 2 points away from winning the match. $11-5 Lund, GL tells us. There again, I mean, those guys have been playing 2 hours as well. So these 17-point matches are grinds. And, I mean, this is, you're under tension, you're under pressure, you're focused, you're concentrating. It's mentally exhausting. You're sitting in the same position. It can be physically uncomfortable after a while. It's a test, not only of your skill, your emotions, everything. Now, Jonah rolls a 6-3, decided against the cube. I think that was faint heart, probably an autocorrect misspell there. George, they're on the brackets are on Draw Boss. I don't know the exact link. But it's on Draw Boss on Backgammon BWCMC Facebook page, maybe the Backgammon Galaxy Facebook page. There are links to that Draw Boss location where you can see all of the brackets. I read your faith heart never gets a fair lady, GL. I thought you probably might have meant to say faint heart never gets a fair lady. Okay, Tara says the link to the brackets are in the description below the video on the streams on YouTube. So you can go to the description and scroll down a little bit and you can see that link, George. Just scroll down a little bit and you'll find it in the information section of the stream here on YouTube. Tara monitors our, make sure Nick and I don't get out of line or anything. So you'll see a time or two, Tara will observe something on the commentator cameras or hear something and more. Here she comes running out of that studio after me or after Nick or after whomever a transgressor might be. Who was it? I think Monte got his hand slapped for something yesterday, and Monte is a workhorse, jack of all trades at a tournament like this. He's and like we were saying, talking about the grind of these matches and the length of these matches and how tough it is on the players. I'll tell you, it's kind of tough on the commentators, not nearly so much because I'm not under the stress they are. But on stream one, as an example, another person under a tremendous amount of stress and pressure for the entire link is a guy doing live transcription, sitting there watching. Got a big monitor in front of his face. He can also see the board a little bit, but he's got a monitor in front of his face and he's got to correctly put in every play to keep the live XG feed going on. So that's another circumstance of mental exhaustion. And it's a guy, I don't recall his last name. He's a 19-year-old guy from Israel who's a backgammon player. His first name's Aviv, as in Tel Aviv, but Aviv. And he's just doing a tremendous job of doing transcription. And he can be doing, 2 or 3 hour matches per day. So that's tough. Okay, I've been sitting here talking quite a bit while John's been sitting on this double four for seemingly hours. 5-2, so Jonah's going to safety that. So now I haven't counted this, but again, Jonah's got an itchy trigger finger at this score. 5-6. Okay, that goes. So now yeah, I know, Hannah, you've done live transcriptions on screens. You used to do hand transcriptions, which is a real talent, too. I used to do that quite a bit. You get the pip notations down, and some people, I got pretty fast at it. I know Hannah was one of the very best at the hand transcribing, and then as things developed, live transcription as well. I always laugh. I remember one time Hannah was going to do, not sure if it was a final or a semifinal. I think it might have been a semifinal. She was going to do live transcription of a match, including the late, great Mario Sequeira. And I don't know if Hannah said it or somebody else said it, wanted him to play legal moves to enhance the transcription. And Mario said, no. It's not a legal moves tournament. It's up to my opponent to catch me. So, I always thought that an interesting perspective. Okay, so John's got the 2-1. So again, the race is fairly close. Jonah's got to clear these 2 checkers, but Jonah's down 2 away, 6 away, so he's itching to throw it. But apparently the race is just close enough. He hasn't felt compelled to do so yet, and there's why. Now, before long, and I don't think John's quite there, but before long, 2 in a row. Now that hurts. That's not even nice. So now John may be, he's going to have to send it. Jonah's going to have to drop it. So now we're Crawford 6 away. Yeah, Hannah's filling us in on my little anecdote. But she says, legal moves was also up to the players to agree upon, but illegal moves is difficult to do efficiently on live. Absolutely. And we went over that with on stream 1 here. Karsten and Benjamin Lund, Karsten Bradall and Benjamin Lund agreed to play legal moves to make it life a little simpler for the transcriber in the event of an illegal play. So her point is well taken. So, look at here. Now this is Crawford. The cube is out of play in this one game. Okay. Now, at 6 away, as he is, Jonah would... he's just got to win the game. Regardless, he got to win the game, right? Now, he would love to win a gammon to remain even away so that in another single game with a 2 cube, he could win a gammon and win the match. But... oh, wow. We've all seen those kinds of things, Arif, and probably gave your opponent nightmares for months. Thank you, Vinny, for the reference. Woo-hoo. That's good. We got a nice American audience here. Then we've got some great players out there. Arif is watching this. Hannah's watching. I don't know if Bakar is still around. I'm sure we're losing the viewership race to the Lund Bradall match because it's got all the Europeans soaked into that, and many of the Americans, particularly on the West Coast, might still be asleep. What's that, 9 hours, 7 a.m. on the West Coast? So okay. So what do we got? John's going to take that forward anchor just to, again, he's in kind of a gammon save position. He wants to win the game, but if Jonah wins the game, he doesn't want Jonah to win a gammon. He wants Jonah to remain odd away. So gammon's not considered. It would take 4 games in a row for Jonah to snatch this victory. If Jonah could win a gammon here, he could win in another 2, so in only 3 games. So thank you, Arf. I appreciate that. I try to kind of mix a bit of the technical with the personal, with the humorous, with the everything. I try to address my commentary streams to viewers of all skill levels, of all ranges of experience from various locales. So it's fun. I really enjoy it, and I really like now that we're doing Stream 2, which I've been involved with more so than not. We were doing it on a delayed stream basis. Now we've got it converted. Mark agreed to let us do it on a live stream basis, so I get to have that interactive chat with those of you watching, and I enjoy that. I hope y'all enjoy that. People have questions, want something answered, want some information, just want a simple shout out. Let me know, and what we'll do. I didn't say double deuces. Well, that one hurt. Thank you, Ben. I've heard that more than once. George, why are there so many buys? Well, there were 207 players in the championship division. So to have complete, a perfect bracket with no buys, you either got to have 64, 128, or 256. So 207 is between 164 or 128 and 256. So you have to play that first round down to where you have 128 in the next round. So 207 players. So we needed to get it down to 128. So that's 72, 79. So there's something like 156 people get buys, and 51. No, the other way. 156 or something like that had to play, and the remainder got a first round bye. So it's to get it back to, in effect, an even bracket. Yes, George. Second chance. It's kind of a quasi double LM. In the past, it's always been a true double LM, where the winner of the undefeated bracket had to be defeated twice by the winner of the second chance bracket in order for the winner of the second chance bracket to win the championship. Otherwise, the other guy won. This year, they've, for purposes which have some validity, it's going to be a single match. So the undefeated champion will play the second chance champion, a single 21-point match for the championship. Now, the undefeated bracket champion is compensated with a bonus, which is on the order of 8,000 euros for winning the undefeated bracket. So he only has to be beaten once, so he could lose the tournament, lose the championship with only a single loss, where everybody else gets a chance to have two losses. But he does get he or she gets compensated with 8,000 euros for winning the undefeated bracket. Okay, so here it is. Double fours. He's moving a lot of freight. He's got to probably take two off here. Jonah could roll six. Oh, he's not going to take any off. Jonah could roll fives or sixes and be right back in this thing. That's why I suggested he take two off. 6-4. John's a prohibitive favorite, but stranger things have happened. We saw that 10-point swing game a while ago. Jonah needs doubles, and he needs them fast and consecutively. Okay, that looks like this is going to be the betting favorites at the beginning of this round. George, Sander Liloff was 13-1. Mochi was 14-1. Wilcox Snellings was 19-1. Ryan Rebello was 21-1. Several people, including Rosette, Lund, and Bradal, were 24-1. You can get your bets in now. Threes, just not going to do it. So Jonah's going to he's not eliminated from the World Championship tournament, but he's into the second chance. So it's a lot longer road home. 9 checkers there. That's it. Congratulations to John Roysett. I'm Bill, not Phil. Hannah, you know that. Bill Simborg is a good friend of mine, but
Yeah.
anyway, great match. No problem, Hannah. I'm teasing you. So stream the Lund Bradal match is still going on stream 1, so you might turn over there, and I guess where I don't know if we'll have an earlier match. The next round in the actual World Championship is at 10 p.m. local, which is in 5.5 hours. None of the real other side events, to my knowledge, have started just yet. I think doubles starts at 5:30, so there is a potential we could have a doubles match at 5:30. But the second chance is 11 points. Gary, Victor had told me a while ago. Victor stopped by briefly. Victor was down 9-1 in his consolation match and come back to win. Victor had lost in the main with Snellings last night. So we'll have another 2 matches certainly at 10 p.m. local, which is in 5.5 hours, which will be 4th round matches, rounds of 32, or 32 players remaining in the undefeated bracket. We'll have 2 matches there. Could be a doubles match or 2 at 5:30. So we'll try to make some posts and announcements of that as that potentiality develops. So that's it for Bill right now. Been talking 2.5 hours straight. I need a break. So go over to stream 1. I'll talk to y'all a bit later. Bye-bye. Tough match, baby. That's brutal. 10-point swing. You can't survive. Yeah. Can't survive. Eight. I lose 4 instead. How many 4 instead if I lose? You get 6 off. Yeah, but I get 4 even if he doesn't hit. So I lose 4.
I can't deny the way you pull it. Moonlight. Moonlight. Can't believe I found you, baby. Come alive. Loving you like we're dancing in moonlight. Look at what she did, I'm slipping on it. Yeah, I'm all in, I must admit it. Ooh, moonlight. Ooh, moonlight. Can't believe I found you, baby. Come alive. Loving you like we're dancing in moonlight. Oh, wanna waste our time, wanna waste our time in the moonlight. Wrap me up all night, wrap me up all night in the moonlight. Wanna waste our time, wanna waste our time in the moonlight. Wrap me up all night, wrap me up all night in the moonlight. Let me know you're all mine. Touching you, I collide. Into space in your eyes. Touching you feels like ooh.
Hey guys, this is Mark Olsen from Backgammon Galaxy. In this video, we're gonna show you the Adventure board, which is one of the new boards from the Backgammon Galaxy collection. The idea of this board is luxury travel. That's the concept of this board. For you, those of you guys like me who don't want to play at a lousy little travel board, we designed this board so you get the full luxury experience even though you're just playing on a small travel board. So let's have a look. It has this beautiful black frame. We covered it with leather so that it can take some scraps here, no problem. And let's open it up and have a look at this beautiful board. So it comes with this super cool, travel-friendly checker box. Let's open it and you know what, let's put it over here. And the checkers are 35mm checkers, so they're smaller than a regular tournament board. But you still get exactly the same high quality checkers as you do on the Earth board or the Void board. They're beautiful, these checkers. Small, travel-friendly, a joy to play on. I personally don't like playing backgammon on all these cheap little travel boards, so this board is just perfect, you know, if you're going to the beach club or to a cafe, or you just want to hang out with your wife or girlfriend, have a quick game. I think this is the perfect board. We kept all the luxury details, the design, the checkers. It even comes with these proper cups here and a beautiful doubling cube. The dice, as you can see, it's a real luxury backgammon board. You know, it's just smaller dimensions. Can you play a big tournament on this board? You could, but it's a little bit small. But you could because of the high quality. But that's not what this board was meant for. We maximize portability and luxury. And yeah, we're very proud of this board. Let me show you how small this board actually is. Here we have a comparison. This is the Void board in the background, and this is the Adventure board in the front ground here. As you can see, this is so much smaller. You can have it in your backpack or your beach bag. So easy to carry around. You can just grab it by under the arm, and it doesn't weigh much, and yeah, it's just incredibly beautiful from the outside as well. It comes in 3 different colors, I believe. We might make more color combinations in the future, but for now, we have the green Earth board as well. And then, of course, we have the Galaxy Neptune blue. Yeah, so it comes in different color combinations. I'm very happy with this board. I used it several times during the recent year. It's just a pleasure to finally have a luxury portable travel board to carry around. So that's all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Where is Mishi, guys? I'm ready to roll the dice. Hey, Mishi! Mishi! Hello, everybody. I'm Ali Çetin Belene. I'm part of UBC Contender 2022. And now you see me with a whiteboard, which is my favorite board actually. The best thing that I like this board is the checkers. It feels like a stone, man. And also, I like simple design here. And I also like the sound when the dice hit the frame or checkers hit the frame. I really can't wait for the next year UBC to play with these lovely boards. Bye, everybody.
What's up, Backgammon fans? In this video, we're gonna show you one of the coolest products that we have in the Galaxy web shop. The new doubling cubes. And look at this cool little box that it comes in. It comes in 3 different colors: the Earth, the Neptune, and the Moon cube. So let's have a look at them one by one. The Earth cube, it's beautiful and custom made with the G for Galaxy. It's really, really cool. And the Earth board colors, obviously. Then we've got the Neptune in the Neptune colors. And then we've got the Moon, which is this grayish doubling cube. Like, I think this is probably some of the coolest doubling cubes ever made. They are for sale right now in the Galaxy web shop, so why don't you go in and place an order for these amazing cubes. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you next time.
The Backgammon Galaxy mobile app. Star membership, high analysis, blunder database, private games, coin games, rating games, and much, much more.
What's up, Backgammon fans? This is a video about the Galaxy Dice Tower. It's lightweight, it's compact, it's made of this nice material. It unfolds very easily. Let me show you how. You insert your hands here, you hold the sides, and you press, and you press, and now you have a dice tower. It fits perfectly there. We designed this to be lightweight and travel friendly, but we also designed it to be silent. Unlike other dice scramblers that are usually made of plastic and make an awful lot of noise, this dice tower is nice and silent because of the soft materials that we used. Yeah, it unfolds just as easily. You just do the same, just in reverse. You push, and you push, and yeah, that's it. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.
Improve your backgammon skills by reading the best books on the market. Available on Amazon. Links in the description below.
What's up, Backgammon fans? This is Mark Olsen from Backgammon Galaxy. In this video, we're gonna show you the newest edition of the Earth board. So let's reveal the new Earth board. It looks like an Earth board because it is, but what did we change here? We changed the wood. It was beautiful before, but I think it became even more beautiful. This wood here is absolutely stunning, in my opinion. Let's open up and see what else changed. The lovely Earth board here. We got the checker box. Let's open the checker box. Here we go. So another little feature that we changed are the hinges. As you can see here, we put the hinges on the outside, which just leaves this much more narrow hinge. And I think it gives for a better look, to be honest, but it's also more robust. Then the corner joints are slightly different. Again, a little upgrade to make the board more durable and more robust. But you know, it's still the same earth board as the first edition. Very small changes. You still have the same feel. These dimensions that I love, the short dimensions, I think it gives for a better playing experience, to be honest. Especially here, the height dimension, as you can see, you can't even put 11 checkers here. I really like that. I find it a little bit annoying to reach too far, and also I think you play a little bit better because your eyes don't have to travel as much. Yeah, the beautiful wooden frame, I still love that as well. It comes with a MagFit inlay, so you can change up the colors if you want. Buy some other checker colors as well and mix it up that way. Yeah, and then we got the Galaxy/FM Gammon Cube here. Yeah, this is the new earth board, guys. I hope you like it. What's up, Backgammon fans? In this video, we're gonna reveal a new revolutionary product. We've made a partnership with a company called Tempest, and I have the product right here. So let's unbox and see what it is. Okay. This is the Tempest. It's basically an accessory that works in conjunction with your iPhone or smartphone. What it is a clock stand, super nicely designed, by the way, where you insert your smartphone here, and it uses the gyroscope in your smartphone with this lever that goes back and forth for turn shifts. So you can basically set any clock setting you want on the smartphone app, which is super easy. You insert it, and then you've got yourself a backgammon clock. It's super cool, beautiful, easy to transport. Yeah, and we've got Tom from Tempest to introduce himself.
Thanks, Mark, and hello, Backgammon fans. I'm Tom Lakovic. I'm a product designer from Portland, Oregon, USA, and I'm the inventor of the Tempest game clock. The idea with Tempest clock was to create something so simple based on the amazing user interface we already all have in our pockets, and the high definition screens and the high visibility, and just pair it with something that belongs with a luxury board. We played so much online, we've really become accustomed to different timings, speed games, and so on. So now that we're finally coming back to over-the-board play, we're excited to bring some of that excitement of timing. It's just kind of more exciting, more fun, more gamified, if you will, to play with a game clock. And we've created one that's easy to use, that's beautiful and smart. So, with that, I'll send it back to you, Mark. It's your move.
Thanks, Tom. So let's have a look in action here, how it is. I've downloaded the app with the QR code that came with the box. Now I'm gonna choose Backgammon. I'm gonna set the time bank to, let's say, 10 minutes. If we play a 5-point match, the delay is already at 12 seconds. Yeah, here it is. Insert the smartphone, pressing play. Here we go. So let's see. Okay, 6-4 for black. White, 6-4. White hits. Really nice. I love this sound. It's got this bass sound to it. I really like it. I love this product. It's so simple. It took literally 10 seconds to set up. The app, very low in terms of battery drainage. So you can just put it into flight mode and it'll last all day, basically. So that's super cool. You can connect a power bank as well, but you don't need to. We have a deluxe model as well. So that's the one we have right here. So let's have a look at this one. Here's the instructional manual. And this is the deluxe model. This natural wood. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm super excited to have this product available in the Galaxy web shop. I'm going to be using it myself, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. What's up, Backgammon fans? This is Mark Olsen from Backgammon Galaxy. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys what are my favorite backgammon color combinations. So here with me is the Void board. Most of you guys probably know it already. And as most of you guys probably also know, the Void board comes with changeable inlays and changeable checker colors. So this color combination, Wilson showed it to me yesterday. I played a couple of games on it, and it just, for whatever reason, it just works out amazing. So we've got the purple checkers and the orange checkers. And look at this. Look how sick this is. So it's on the Void inlay, which is quite low on contrast, but quite high on how cool it is. But when you put the purple and the orange checkers, look how they just jump out of the board. Contrast all of a sudden is very high, and yeah, it just works. You know, it's just amazing. I also want to say these Void board checkers are probably the best checkers that we've ever done. I'm really proud of these checkers. I love them. It's like almost like a marble stone, almost like, even though it's still basically the same checker technology. We put the finish on them in a way so they just look absolutely stunning. It's the matte surface rather than glossy surface coloring. Yeah, so this color combination, isn't it something? Leave a comment below. What do you guys think? Is it too crazy, or am I right here? So that's all for this video, guys. Thank you very much. See you next time. Hey guys, this is Mark Olsen from Backgammon Galaxy. In this video, we're gonna show you the Adventure board, which is one of the new boards from the Backgammon Galaxy collection. The idea of this board is luxury travel. That's the concept of this board. For those of you guys like me who don't want to play at a lousy little travel board, we designed this board so you get the full luxury experience even though you're just playing on a small travel board. So let's have a look. It has this beautiful black frame. We covered it with leather so that it can take some scraps here, no problem. And let's open it up and have a look at this beautiful board. So it comes with this super cool, travel-friendly checker box. Let's open it, and you know what, let's put it over here. And the checkers are 35mm checkers, so they're smaller than a regular tournament board. But you still get exactly the same high quality checkers as you do on the Earth board or the Void board. They're beautiful, these checkers. Small, travel friendly, a joy to play on. I personally don't like playing backgammon on all these cheap little travel boards, so this board is just perfect. You know, if you're going to the beach club or to a cafe, or you just want to hang out with your wife or girlfriend, have a quick game, I think this is the perfect board. We kept all the luxury details, the design, the checkers. It even comes with these proper cups here and a beautiful doubling cube. The dice, as you can see, it's a real luxury backgammon board. You know, it's just smaller dimensions. Can you play a big tournament on this board? You could, but it's a little bit small. But you could, because of the high quality. But that's not what this board was meant for. We maximized portability and luxury. And yeah, we're very proud of this board. Let me show you how small this board actually is. Here we have a comparison. This is the Void board in the background, and this is the Adventure board in the front ground here. As you can see, this is so much smaller. You can have it in your backpack or your beach bag. So easy to carry around. You can just grab it by under the arm, and it doesn't weigh much, and yeah, it's just incredibly beautiful from the outside as well. It comes in 3 different colors, I believe. We might make more color combinations in the future, but for now, we have the green Earth board as well. And then, of course, we have the Galaxy Neptune blue. Yeah, so it comes in different color combinations. I'm very happy with this board. I used it several times during the recent year. It's just a pleasure to finally have a luxury portable travel board to carry around. So that's all for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.
Where is Mishi, guys? I'm ready to roll the dice. Hey, Mishi! Mishi! Hello, everybody. I'm Ali Çetin. I'm part of UBC Contender 2022. And now you see me with a whiteboard, which is my favorite board actually. The best thing that I like this board is the checkers. It feels like a stone, man. And also, I like simple design here. And I also like the sound when the dice hit the frame or checkers hit the frame. I really can't wait for the next year UBC to play with these lovely boards. Bye everybody.
What's up, Backgammon fans? In this video, we're gonna show you one of the coolest products that we have in the Galaxy web shop. The new doubling cubes. And look at this cool little box that it comes in. It comes in 3 different colors: the Earth, the Neptune, and the Moon cube. So let's have a look at them one by one. The Earth cube, it's beautiful and custom made with the G for Galaxy. It's really, really cool. And the Earth board colors, obviously. Then we've got the Neptune in the Neptune colors. And then we've got the Moon, which is this grayish doubling cube. Like, I think this is probably some of the coolest doubling cubes ever made. They're up for sale right now in the Galaxy web shop. So why don't you go in and place an order for these amazing cubes. Thank you guys for watching this video. See you next time.
The Backgammon Galaxy mobile app. Star membership, high analysis, blunder database, private games, coin games, rating games, and much, much more.
What's up, Backgammon fans? This is a video about the Galaxy Dice Tower. It's lightweight, it's compact, it's made of this nice material. It unfolds very easily. Let me show you how. You insert your hands here, you hold the sides, and you press, and you press, and now you have a dice tower. It fits perfectly there. We designed this to be lightweight and travel friendly, but we also designed it to be silent. Unlike other dice scramblers that are usually made of plastic and make an awful lot of noise, this dice tower is nice and silent because of the soft materials that we used. Yeah, it unfolds just as easily. You just do the same, just in reverse. You push, and you push, and yeah, that's it. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time.
Improve your backgammon skills by reading the best books on the market. Available on Amazon. Links in the description below.
What's up, Backgammon fans? This is Mark Olsen from Backgammon Galaxy. In this video, we're gonna show you the newest edition of the Earth board. So let's reveal the new Earth board. It looks like an Earth board because it is, but what did we change here? We changed the wood. It was beautiful before, but I think it became even more beautiful. This wood here is absolutely stunning, in my opinion. Let's open up and see what else changed. The lovely Earth board here. We got the checker box. Let's open the checker box. Here we go. So another little feature that we changed are the hinges. As you can see here, we put the hinges on the outside, which just leaves this much more narrow hinge. And I think it gives for a better look, to be honest, but it's also more robust. Then the corner joints are slightly different. Again, a little upgrade to make the board more durable and more robust, but you know, it's still the same Earth board as the first edition. Very small changes. You still have the same feel. These dimensions that I love, the short dimensions, I think it gives for a better playing experience, to be honest. Especially here, the height dimension, as you can see, you can't even put 11 checkers here. I really like that. I find it a little bit annoying to reach too far, and also I think you play a little bit better because your eyes don't have to travel as much. Yeah, the beautiful wooden frame, I still love that as well. It comes with a MagFit inlay, so you can change up the colors if you want. Buy some other checker colors as well and mix it up that way. Yeah, and then we got the Galaxy/FM Gammon Cube here. Yeah, this is the new Earth board, guys. I hope you like it. What's up, Backgammon fans? In this video, we're gonna reveal a new revolutionary product. We've made a partnership with a company called Tempest, and I have the product right here. So let's unbox and see what it is. Okay. This is the Tempest. It's basically an accessory that works in conjunction with your iPhone or smartphone. What it is a clock stand, super nicely designed, by the way, where you insert your smartphone here, and it uses the gyroscope in your smartphone with this lever that goes back and forth for turn shifts. So you can basically set any clock setting you want on the smartphone app, which is super easy. You insert it, and then you've got yourself a backgammon clock. It's super cool, beautiful, easy to transport. Yeah, and we've got Tom from Tempest to introduce himself.
Thanks, Mark, and hello, Backgammon fans. I'm Tom Lakovic. I'm a product designer from Portland, Oregon, USA, and I'm the inventor of the Tempest game clock. The idea with Tempest clock was to create something so simple based on the amazing user interface we already all have in our pockets, and the high definition screens and the high visibility, and just pair it with something that belongs with a luxury board. We played so much online, we've really become accustomed to different timings, speed games, and so on. So now that we're finally coming back to over-the-board play, we're excited to bring some of that excitement of timing. It's just kind of more exciting, more fun, more gamified, if you will, to play with a game clock. And we've created one that's easy to use, that's beautiful and smart. So, with that, I'll send it back to you, Mark. It's your move.
Thanks, Tom. So let's have a look in action here, how it is. I've downloaded the app with the QR code that came with the box. Now I'm gonna choose Backgammon. I'm gonna set the time bank to, let's say, 10 minutes. If we play a 5-point match, the delay is already at 12 seconds. Yeah, here it is. Insert the smartphone, pressing play. Here we go. So let's see. Okay, 6-4 for black. White, 6-4. White hits. Really nice. I love this sound. It's got this bass sound to it. I really like it. I love this product. It's so simple. It took literally 10 seconds to set up. The app, very low in terms of battery drainage. So you can just put it into flight mode and it'll last all day, basically. So that's super cool. You can connect a power bank as well, but you don't need to. We have a deluxe model as well. So that's the one we have right here. So let's have a look at this one. Here's the instructional manual. And this is the deluxe model. This natural wood. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm super excited to have this product available in the Galaxy web shop. I'm going to be using it myself, that's for sure. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.
that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat. Keep it on repeat. Tested by the potion. Loving this devotion. Live it up, live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up where I'm going. Stay on the fly just in time, know the right way to go. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion. Just my kind of heat, keep it on repeat. Tested by the potion, loving this devotion. Ooh, that sugar. All I want is satisfaction. Make a move, baby, you got nothing to lose. Give me that, give me that, give me that good reaction.